Your next trip to the doctor might feel completely different. And it's all because there's this quiet revolution going on, not in some high-tech operating room, but in the cloud. We're seeing this massive shift away from healthcare that just reacts to problems to a new kind of care that actually anticipates them. And it's all being powered by artificial intelligence. So what does this new world of healthcare really look like? Let's break it down.
To really get a feel for how big this change is, just look at the difference. On one hand, you have traditional care. We've all been there, right? It's often a step behind, drowning in paperwork, and, well, it's limited by human error. But on the other side, you've got smart care. Just imagine a system that knows what you need before you even feel sick, a system where treatments are actually designed for your body, and your doctor has every piece of information they need right at their fingertips in an instant.
So the big question is how? How is AI actually pulling this off? How are we getting from the old way to this incredible new reality? Well, it's not just one thing. It's happening across 3 different and frankly amazing frontiers in medicine, and we're about to dive into them.
All right, our first stop is right on the front lines of medicine, diagnosis. This is where AI isn't just speeding things up. No, it's helping us get out ahead of the disease itself, spotting those little danger signs way before they have a chance to become a real problem.
This kind of incredible speed, it's all possible because of something called deep learning. The easiest way to think about it is like training a computer to spot patterns, just like a human expert does, but on a totally massive scale. So it can scan thousands of x-rays, learning to see the absolute tiniest little spots that might be lung cancer. And it does it all in just a few seconds. That can dramatically shorten that incredibly anxious wait for answers.
And it's not just about raw speed. It's also about freeing up our doctors to do what only they can do. Take care of us. AI can now handle the really boring job of translating a doctor's complicated notes into billing codes, and it does it with over 96% accuracy. What does that mean for you? Fewer errors, way less paperwork, and more time for that human connection that's just so important in healthcare.
But maybe the biggest game changer of all is this huge shift from just reacting to actually predicting. By digging through mountains of data, we're talking medical records, lab results, the whole shebang, AI can find hidden patterns. These are the subtle early warning signs of something really serious, like sepsis. And that lets doctors jump in before it becomes a crisis. That right there is the heart of this entire shift, moving from dealing with emergencies to stopping them from ever happening.
Okay, so if spotting diseases earlier is a huge leap forward, our next area is, well, it's a quantum jump. We're talking about the world of drug discovery, where AI is literally accelerating the creation of new medicines at light speed.
Just look at this timeline. For decades, getting a new drug to market has been this grueling, 10-year marathon costing billions of dollars. AI is turning that marathon into a sprint. It's squishing years of R&D into just a few months by predicting which molecules have the best shot at becoming a life-saving treatment. And a huge player in this revolution is an AI called AlphaFold. Now, to get how big a deal this is, think of proteins as these tiny, complex machines that make our bodies work. For years, we could see the parts of these machines, but we had no idea how they all fit together. AlphaFold has basically given us the blueprints for over 200 million of them. It's like having the instruction manual for life itself, which lets us design drugs that can precisely fix these little machines when they break.
And that kind of precision leads us straight to our third major transformation, the beginning of the end for one-size-fits-all medicine. AI is paving the way for treatments that aren't just for the average person, but are designed specifically for you.
So, how does that even work? Well, imagine an AI that can see your entire health story in a single glance. Everything from your unique genetic code all the way to your daily habits. By weaving all those different threads together, it can help your doctor pick the absolute perfect medication and the right dose just for you. And that means treatments that work better and have fewer nasty side effects. Now, this all sounds amazing, right? But to make it a reality, we have to be really smart about it. Because alongside these incredible opportunities, there are some pretty big challenges we have to navigate. We've got to tackle tough questions about bias in the algorithms, make sure our data is kept incredibly private, and be totally transparent about how these AI systems are making decisions. You see, building trust is every bit as important as building the technology itself.
With so much on the line, the really crucial question is this: how do we handle these challenges so we can build a future where this amazing technology helps everyone, safely and fairly? What does that roadmap even look like?
Looking down the road, you can almost see a future where AI agents are working 24/7 right alongside our doctors, giving them real-time analysis and support. Just think about a world where it doesn't matter where you live, where life-saving expertise can get to the most remote corners of the planet. That's the promise.
To get there, we need to nail three things. First, the people building the tech and the doctors on the front lines have to be true partners, creating these tools together. Second, we need smart, clear rules of the road to protect our privacy and make sure someone's accountable. And finally, and this is a big one, we have to make sure these incredible advances get to everybody, not just the people who can afford them.
Look, the technology that can completely revolutionize our health, it's already here. The real challenge we face now isn't a technical one, it's a human one. Do we have the wisdom, the foresight, and the will to build a future where AI helps all of us live longer, healthier lives? Honestly, the answer to that question is up to us.